Alright, hey guys, Commander Napkin here with another episode of Pikmin 2. You know what this is. So we're just going to dive back into the Cavern of Chaos, sub-level 4. And here is where the cavern gets a little tougher. As you can see here, there is a nice little pocket of water, and you can see there's two little eye stalks sticking out. So obviously you can tell here that we're going to fight a certain boss. And if you recall, that's when you see two eye stalks, that usually signals you're going to fight the... Wait for it. You're gonna fight the... Come on. You're gonna fight the... Emperor Blowblacks. Okay, there you go. Emperor Blowblacks. A lot smaller than the ones in Pikmin 1. Well, than the one in Pikmin 1. But, yeah. The thing about this floor is, you don't fight just one. You fight, I think, 2 or 3. I know in the challenge mode version, there's this one floor. This floor is also there, and you fight 3 Blowblacks, I think. And each of them, like, 2 of them have treasures. I don't think you have to fight all of these Blowblacks because only some of them have treasures. But as you can see here, the music keeps on going. So meaning there you gotta go fight the other Blowblacks. Although technically you don't have to. I mean the hole's right there next to your ship. I mean it's right there. So you really don't have to fight these guys if you really don't want to. But I choose to because I'm not a pansy and I'm gonna fight these bosses like a man. Ooh, lobster claw. Cool. Oh, you guys ever have like king crab before? It is so delicious. Like the legs are gigantic, and like you break it in half, and a giant slab of meat just falls out, and it's like really good. Plus, when you add butter onto it too, it tastes very good. And here, more eye stalks. That's the second one. Be careful, because this one's in water, so you gotta use your blue Pikmins to kill it, which is kind of a pain in the butt, but still. Here's a strategy here. As you can see, just lure it around. It's gonna go spit out its tongue, get some bomb rocks, and then once that happens, it's gonna eat the bomb rocks. And then you can see here, it gets completely stunned and loses like a quarter of its health. So that's why I lost like 0 Pikmin against these guys. They're actually very, very easy if you have bomb rocks. If you don't, good luck. Just use your spicy spray. And as you can see here, you don't even have to kill that guy because he has no treasures. And actually, you only have to kill one of them because the other treasure's over there, I think, behind the black walls over there. I'm not. I think so. I think it is. Anyway, though, yeah. Oh, have any of you guys ever gotten the 3DS, like the ambassadorship program thingy? It was like if you bought a 3DS before a certain time, you can become a quote-unquote ambassador. And basically with that, you can get like 10 free Game Boy Advance games for your 3DS from the 3DS shop channel. Whatever channel, I don't know if it's channel or whatever. But dude, I saw like a friend who was an ambassador, and the games were they're really good games too. They're like Yoshi's Island. There was also Mario Kart Super Circuit, and there was also like what else? There was Fire Emblem, and there was also Giant Pikmin too. Stupid Pikmin. But yeah, there was Fire Emblem, and like if you guys didn't know, I'm a huge fan of Fire Emblem. I love Fire Emblem. It is so good. Although I admit, when I play Fire Emblem, my strategy isn't exactly the best. I do the clump method. Instead of the scatter method. Scatter method is basically you send your guys, because like your units are like a lot stronger than all the other units can, like in general, so you can just like send them out there and just like go juggernaut and everybody. But the way I do it, like I'm really protective of my units. If I lose one unit, I'm like, no, it's the end of the world, and I have to go like get like I have to like restart the whole chapter and save my units. So like when I do that, I do the clump method. I just like make everyone to one giant ball and slowly move them across the entire map, which is not what you're supposed to do. It's very slow, and I don't know. It takes a long time. So if one guy still ends up dying, then you gotta start the whole thing over again, which kind of sucks. Although, yeah, actually no. In any video game where you can have a character permanently die due to your action, like I never want my Pokemon don't die. Pokemon just faint. Gosh. Yeah. Like if there's a game where something can die by your own decision, I never want them to die for some reason. I'm like so conservative about that. Like here, even in Pikmin, I feel so sad when my Pikmin die. I'm like, oh no, Pikmin died. No. Like I don't know. I don't know. Like when something dies in a game, I just like feel like it's my fault, and that I should like atone for my sins or something like that. But yeah, in actuality, a Pikmin isn't that hard to raise, but I feel very sad for every Pikmin death. As you can see there's a slight cut, but yeah. Sorry if the videos have been a bit dark lately. I accidentally had the wrong settings on my thing. Oh, and here, there's gonna be a whole bunch of little Flint Beatles here, so get your Pikmin ready. As I hear, yeah, I'm prepared right here. You can get a bunch of free sprays from this guy, these guys. Like, look at that. 1 Pikmin for 2, very good. So, make sure you hit them 3 times, because it is well worth your efforts. Trust me on that. But there you go. You get so much sap, and you also get red sprays. Pretty good, I'd say. Although I would have much preferred having the poison farty beetles. I don't know what they're called. I'll just call them the poison farty beetles. Yeah, because they give you, I believe, bitter sprays. Yeah, bitter sprays. And then the gold beetles, they give you treasures. Those are pretty good. Gold beetles, those are very good. Let's see. Oh yeah. Recently, my parents actually bought me a Venus flytrap to put in my room, and I don't know what's wrong with it. Like, I'm staring at it right now because I'm like narrating in my room for some reason. But yeah, this thing is, well, try to sum it up. It's a shriveled up black piece of, I don't even know now. Yeah, it was all nice and fancy before. Like, I even fed it a dead fly and like closed up and started eating it. But I don't know what happened now. It's like, it's grayed and decrepit and whatever. I'm sorry, plant. I don't know what's wrong. It's like a Venus flytrap. I guess it's probably because of the. I live in Michigan. It's pretty cold up here, and I guess I can understand why it died. I mean, Venus flytraps live in pretty tropical environments usually, so I guess I can understand. It's cold and it's dry here. Speaking of which, actually, it's not. This is such a warm winter. We barely got any snow. Kind of sad. I like snow. Get more snow days. We haven't had a single snow day this year. I'm sad. Always look forward to those days. Oh well. Can't have a snow day every year. One time we actually have a double snow day, and then, as you expected for the double snow day, everyone was like, "Double snow day all the way across the sky," and then that joke got so old after like the second post on Facebook. But yeah, snow days, they're a fun thing. No matter where you live. I mean, if you live in like California, you can still get a snow day. I remember like one time in Texas they got a snow day when they had like less than an inch of snow, but they were just like, what the heck do we do? What's snow? What do we do? We can't drive in it. Like, people who are unaccustomed to snow would just be like, what is this stuff? What is this crap all over my floor? And then they just cancel schools. While here we were like, oh, like 3 inches of snow? No problem, just drive over it. And like, we don't get snow days until it's like a foot of snow on the ground. And when there's a foot of snow on the ground, you don't want to go to school, trust me. It is so cold. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Anyway, this floor. Actually, I haven't been talking about Pikmin at all whatsoever. But yeah. Anyway, I just cleared a rest floor, actually. Rest floor, definitely good. Gives you white and purple Pikmin. The reason why I didn't grab any white Pikmin there is because I really don't need white Pikmin anymore. I need 100 purple Pikmin for that one weight thing, which I might even not get because I don't even need Pokos anymore. And plus it takes like half the day to even carry the thing back to your base because it's just so heavy. But yeah, you don't need any white Pikmin actually. You only need like maybe 5 at max per dungeon because you only need like 1 to destroy all the poison things. You only need 1 to basically dig up, like identify and dig up treasures, and then you're fine. So you really don't need any Pikmin. I mean, yeah, you don't need any Pikmin for this game. No, you don't really need very many white Pikmin. Maybe like 5 at max. I'm serious. No, I'm joking. No, yeah, I'm serious. Okay. Also, recently I actually for the iOS phone, as well as the iTouch and like iPads and iPhones, they released Ghost Trick. If you guys don't know what Ghost Trick is, you guys should probably know what Phoenix Wright is. I mean, I'm a big fan of Phoenix Wright. Like, I played all of the games. Apollo Justice and Edgeworth too. They're very fun, trust me. But yeah, Phoenix Wright, creators of Phoenix Wright created another game called Ghost Trick. Ghost Trick has very good story. It's also somewhat of a puzzle game. It's very interesting. Check it out. They turned it out. I mean, they ported it over directly onto the iTouch App Store, and I tried it out for the first time. And Ghost Trick is such a fun game. I mean, they only give you the first 2 chapters for the free version, but if you pay $10, you can get all 20-something chapters, which is, I'd say, very worth it because you can buy the game in stores for like $30, and that is quite expensive. And you can just buy it on your on your iTouch, which you probably, if you have an iTouch, you probably bring it wherever you go. Trust me, because a lot of kids in my school, if they have an iTouch, they always have it with them. Oh yeah, and words, don't even mention Words with Friends. Words with Friends. But yeah, Ghost Trick, very fun game. Try it out. $10 if you want the whole thing. And speaking of Capcom with their iTouch apps, Capcom's got a lot of things. I realize they have the whole first Phoenix Wright game on there, like Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the very first one, for $5, which I think is well worth it. I mean, it's the full game right there in your hand, in your pocket, and you have. They also have what else? Street Fighter 4's up there. No, Street Fighter 4 on an iTouch. It's actually pretty decent too. They also got other crap. Oh, they have Mega Man X. I mean, who here's a fan of Mega Man X? Raise your hand. Good. All right, that's most of you, I think. But anyway, yeah, Mega Man X. It's a pretty good game. I never actually played it though. Although I've seen gameplay of it, it seems pretty good. I'm a pretty big fan of the classic Mega Man games. I played Mega Man 9 and 10 and 2, and yeah, that's about it actually. But Mega Man's one of my. I like Mega Man. I'm fond of it. It's not bad. Yep. Also, as you can see here, the main gimmick with this thing is that there's water. This floor, not this thing. This floor is that there's water and there's electricity. So that kind of sucks, which means you need blue and you need yellow Pikmin with you at all times, pretty much, in 2 different squads typically. To make matters worse too, you got these dumb Wallywogs, these fatty wogs, and as usual, they're just gonna throw a giant wrench into your plans and try to crush your Pikmin, including you too. Like, Wallywogs are so annoying. Out of all the Pikmin enemies, I really hate Wallywogs. Oh, and be careful here too. Those things can go through walls. The electric things, that is. But yeah, Wallywogs, I hate them. Bull Bears, I hate them. Galen Groinks, I hate them too. Actually, I like all the bosses in this game. The bosses are really cool. Oh, look at that. No, wait. Yeah, look at that. It goes from top floor to bottom floor, the electric shock. That just shows you how careful you gotta be with those things. With whatever they're called. The anode beetles, I think? Anodes? I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, yeah. I hate Wallywogs, and I hate Ball Bears, and I hate Gatling Grunks. They are so annoying. They're beyond annoying. Also, I hate explosive traps and I hate meteorites. If they're called meteorites. Yeah. Nintendo was really tough with this game, I realize. Cause, I mean, to be blunt, they're douches. When they made this game, they were just like, I don't know if they like, the developers like had a bad day or something, but this game can be quite difficult. I mean, they throw like in the Cavern of Chaos, I think, later, either in this dungeon or some other dungeon, they throw like 50 ball orbs at you in one floor with like 3 Gatling Groinks just roaming around destroying everything. And it is so annoying because when you're taking care of the Gatling Groinks, the bulb orbs are going to kill your Pikmin. If you take care of the bulb orbs, then Gatling Groinks are going to shoot your Pikmin. And yeah, everything is not good. It is ungood. It's not good. Yeah. But oh well. It provides a good challenge for this game, which I guess some Nintendo games have become a bit too easy. I mean, I'll admit, Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 were pretty easy in my opinion. I mean, I got 141 of the whatever the maximum. No, I think I 100%ed both games in like a very short amount of time. Although, I guess I can't say all Nintendo games are easy. I mean, Pokemon games, I've played them so much that they've become easy for me. I mean, like I've like memorized. I know all like 600 something Pokemon right now, and there's a lot of Pokemon. And yeah, like I don't know, I think Nintendo games in general are just a bit easier, but that's not necessarily true for all of them. Like Pikmin 2 is a pretty tough game, I'll admit. And some Legend of Zelda games can also be pretty tough if you're unused to like the basic Legend of Zelda design, which, to tell you the truth, I've only beaten one Legend of Zelda game in my entire life, which is probably Ocarina of Time, which I beat like half a month ago, and it was pretty good. It stands up to the trials of time, whatever. I don't know what you call it. Whatever. Anyway, this video's done. All right, see you guys. Chimera Napkin signing out. Have a nice day.